Alright, peace all you all. If you've been watching these so far, first of all I commend you for having an amazingly long attention span. You must really want to learn how to play this game. If not, then right now I'm going to be going through deck building strategies. So roll up your sleeves, bust out your cards, and yeah, by the way, these cards you can buy structured decks, online decks. I haven't bought most of mine. Most of mine were just me and my brother back in the day. You know, back when we were youngins, we just bought starter decks back in there, Yu-Gi and Kaiba from the show. We were big fans of the anime series, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know, you buy them. You could probably get them from people who don't play anymore, but yeah, you have a huge inventory of cards, and out of them cards, you know, you make a dueling deck. Now I'm going to today talk about putting together a dueling deck. Yeah, alright, so let's go. You need your cards. Like I said, you do not need your fields. You just need cards. I'm going to talk a little bit about what you need to make a good dueling deck. So, like I said, go through your inventory, and I'm going to write some suggestions as to what you do. Remember I was telling you about all this stuff earlier in my other vids about putting cards together and this and that, putting good combinations together. By the way, few things I miscellaneously didn't mention, like there's ritual monsters, not very popular. Special ways to special summon monsters, have certain ways to those. There's trap cards, only one field card can be activated at once. Yada yada. Okay, so let's get started. I actually have several dueling decks, just because over a period of time I've put together. But right now I am going to go through some ways to, whatchamacallit, to build a dueling deck. You need minimum of 40 cards, and I would say a max of 40 to 60, because then you won't draw the cards you need. I would say for monsters, remember, because you shuffle your dueling decks before you draw, you need at least around 20, let's say. Spell, you need, I would say, around 12 to 14, even 10, depending, right? Trap, like 10 to whatever, like around 10. So these are this is what I would recommend. And as far as monsters, right? This is kind of all over the place, but for monsters, I would say you should have only like no more than 4 to 5 tribute. Meaning they require sacrifices to be put on the field, right? Oh gosh, I stink at this. Tribute. I don't know if it's all right. Anyway, but yeah, 4 to 5, over 5 stars cards. You probably need some effect cards, right? You want to have some defense cards, because remember we talked about all monsters having attack and defense, right? You want some cards that are good for attack, and then you want some cards that are good for defense. You want good effects. You want a theme. Pick a theme. You know, like I have a few dueling decks. I have a water theme. I have a wind theme. A light. My brother has a light theme. You know, things like that. So you want to pick a theme, like Harpy Lady or insects or, you know, whatever it may be, and stick to that theme and try to get cards, you know, to be around that theme and stuff like that. So I guess this is about it. I've been making several long videos. But okay. Yeah. So now for monsters, I said, remember I gave you all guys the suggestions for monsters. But for spell, I recommend some staples. Meaning every card should have like stuff like Monster Reborn, Change of Heart, Dark Hole. Have some things to help you draw. You need draw power, because yes, you draw once a turn, but you need draw power, so you can draw more cards, so you can get more strategy out. What else? You also need magic, or actually it's called spell now. Spell and trap destruction. Your opponent has crazy strategies, because it's not just your strategy, it's your opponent's strategies as well. You need spell and trap destruction, and you need some monster destruction. So cards like fissures, cards like, you know, they're just things that destroy monsters, you know, smashing fists, monster destruction. You want some traps and magic to help you with that. So this is what you kind of would need for spell and stuff like that. Draw power, all these things. So this is just suggestions. What else? As far as trap, for trap cards, I would say trap. You should have traps that help you. That destroy magic and trap that. You need traps to prevent attacks. You need you also need stuff for just random things, for life points, for saving you, for monster recovery. How you have a graveyard, you should probably have some stuff for bringing things back. So monster recovery is also something important. So, just traps are just very specific. You keep to a minimum. Nowadays, kids have to use Jinzos and stuff like that. So, yeah, traps are pretty awesome. But remember, like I said, choose your best ones, or the ones that you think are have the best utility. Because some of them are awesome, but they have like negative effects and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. So these are just some suggestions in building you yourself your dueling deck. So yeah, you can have different themes and stuff like that. And next, I will now be the essence. The reason I did this is to actually go over some of the themes that I have. So hopefully I was able to help you guys, whoever is learning. Yeah, this old hobby of mine coming back. Yeah, so now I'm going to get into the dueling decks itself. And yeah, alright you guys, peace, seek truth.